So I was doing some research this morning, looking at YouTube, Instagram, and also Redbook, Xiaohongshu, looking at content around China, content about people living in China, wanting to travel to China, things like that as well. Just a bit of research for myself and my own content, creation. And it got me noticing that there's actually quite a lot of content out there now that is more not pro-China, but a lot of people promoting China from an expat type thing. So a lot of foreigners coming here saying how much they love China, how safe China is, how easy it is, how convenient it is. And I know a lot of this content is genuine, but I also know a lot of this content is being created based on trending. A lot of people are creating it, a lot of people are getting exposure through it, so a lot of people are copying it to get exposure for themselves as well. And I know that's how a lot of creators work. But for me, it's got me thinking more so how a lot of the audience perceives it. I know a lot of foreigners have mixed opinions when it comes to China, a lot of mixed reviews, a lot of mixed understanding of what China's actually like as well, both to travel here and also to live here. But the bigger question for me, and something I wanted to ask most of my Redbook followers, is how do you see this content? How do you perceive this content? Do you see this as genuine content? Do you like seeing this sort of content? Or do you feel that living in these countries, living in China yourself, you are Chinese, you live in this country, but living in other countries, when foreigners travel to other countries, and if you went and traveled and lived in other countries, what type of content are you hoping to see? Like, what's going to shape your views of those countries? What's going to shape your opinions of traveling and staying and living in those sorts of countries? And what would you rather see shown on social media here in China when it's from foreigners coming to China and how they perceive China? Do you like seeing this content that's more China is safe, China is amazing, which, I know it is. There is a lot of that. But there's a lot of stuff that isn't shown on camera here. There's a lot of stuff that isn't talked about on camera here. And I'd be curious to know what a lot of Chinese think of that. What do they want to see on camera?